All right, we'll go to Todd Madison and then SJ, and then we'll close out our meeting with some of the feedback opportunities for parents and guardians here. So, Mr. Madison.
All right, thanks, Jordy. You know, I appreciate the work that the OUSD staff does, including teachers and administrators. A little earlier, you mentioned the LCAP purpose of how we use our funding and resources for our kids. You know, I spent years on that committee. I'm pretty familiar with it. We know OUSD is facing some deep budget problems. We don't have the money to pay our bills for the next 3 years. The county office has told us we need to cut tens of millions from our kids. We see the district is attempting to fix this by consolidating and closing schools, largely in lower income or Hispanic areas, which will decrease ongoing costs and generate some cash to plug those budget holes. Just 2 weeks ago, the district gave itself some extra bonus raises that'll cost almost $10 million, including a raise for employees like yourself with total compensation over $200,000 a year. It'll add about $10,000 to that. Doesn't cutting from poor neighborhoods to increase the pay of people making six-figure incomes concern anyone in our district? Or is that what's best for the district and not for our kids is what's important? How should parents feel about that?
Thank you, Mr. Madison, for your question. That is not on the agenda tonight. However, we do have a special called board meeting tomorrow evening for anyone here or otherwise to participate in. So I encourage you to attend the board meeting and share your concerns and see if your questions can be answered there, but we're not addressing that tonight.
Well, we're talking about LCAP.
Right. And I'm also not going to address the inaccuracy that you are using with putting people's salaries out there because that's not correct information either. So that would be something that you'll have to share tomorrow night.
I would suggest you look at your own pay records because that's where that data comes from.
Right. I'm familiar with that.
Sure.
So SJ, awesome. Go ahead.